Hello mga pamangking.
Hello.
Gosh. It's a very
Yo.
gosh winter. Kaya
It's
naman,
time.
it's time and by the time this episode rolls out, malamang lumabas na din ang winter spell na may product na
Sana.
tayo. Sana
Sana.
may product na tayo. We're gonna be doing some not so budget decks that are for winter spell that take into consideration the winter spell cards. Some of them are upgrades, some of them are actually most of them are just upgrades to some recent decks that we have. So let's check those out. But before that, let's go to the rules, ladies and gentlemen. So yun, hindi kagaya nung sa previous episode sa na ginawa natin to, which is episode 13 na talagang we really had to grind down our budget to $20. Now it's around $50, which is like
Breathing room.
may breathing room tayo. Of course, all rarities allowed. And again, although obviously naman, this is not Purkana. We're not gonna restrict ourselves to just commons and commons. And although yung isang challenge dito is there will be no individual cards more than $5, which made this challenge, well, a bit harder, so to speak. Kasi may mga certain things na pasok dun sa $50 budget, pero dahil more than $5 yung
Medyo
card na
top
yun,
heavy. Top heavy.
hindi namin nakabit.
Siguro wait lang, caveat muna.
Ano?
No, I think what made this one a little bit difficult is that these are pre-release prices.
Ayun
Prices.
pa pala.
So
Speculation
parang may
prices pa siya.
speculation price pa sa iba. So some cards might look or might feel a little bit expensive,
At the
but
moment.
maybe after 1 or 2 weeks of the set coming out, it's possible that a lot
Extendable
of
na
the
siya.
cards here will drop down in price.
Or
Yun siya.
increase depending on what
Or increase.
happens.
I highly doubt that the things that we've chosen in
Yeah,
general will
actually, sa
increase.
totoo lang.
So yung overall, we were expecting the deck prices to kind of drop down in price by roughly mga 10 or more dollars each possibly. Yung sa'kin I feel that it will
Yeah.
go down
Ako din.
to a little bit more,
Bago
a
na
little
naman.
bit above like 30, mga gano'n. So 1K rin yung mawawala, feeling ko sa'kin.
Okay. Ayun. So, yun. Keep that in mind. So, with that, let's get started, I guess. Next slide. Okay. First, of course, I'm a blue steel guy, so I will give you a blue steel deck. The only blue steel deck that is capable of being fit under this budget. Although an argument could be made for detectives, but Kiwi is the easiest one to put under such budgetary constraints. Now, the difference between, of course, Kiwi deck and the regular 246 is that Kiwi is aggro blue steel. And unfortunately, it is the slowest aggro among all of the aggros. But it makes up for it a bit with some elements of control. We have here the staples hook, which hasn't been replaced by Gantubik. And of course, there's the Mulan for your card cycling effect. One notable card is here. Here is Ichabod Crane, which is a 2-drop uninkable 2-lore questor at 0/2. It potentially gives you ramp if your opponent is tempted to not let it run wild with its 2-lore quest. And of course, there's the new card, which has the underdog ability.
Mechanic.
Yeah, so it's a Splatter Phoenix na costs 1 less if it's your first turn and you are on the draw. It's a 1/2 2-lore questor with ward, so that's actually very good if you are on the draw. Now, of course, there's Doc, which is one of the more expensive cards in this deck. Hard to find cards in this deck. That gives you draw. There's the new Nani from Winter Spell as well. 2 cost inkable 1/4 and is essentially a 2-lore questor if she's not damaged. Then the Kiwi standard, of course, Alice Savvy Sailor, which gives ward, and the lore pip. And yeah, pretty much it's not a Kiwi deck without Alice. Pretty much.
Well, yung ano ko lang, ang comment ko lang dito I guess is that for those that might have a hard time finding an Alice or finding a Doc, do you have like any other
Mm.
suggestions that you might want to swap in or out of the deck?
Actually, yun nga, mawawala yung essence ng Kiwi pag nawala si Alice. So, it's really kind of mandatory. Si Doc yung pwede mo pang palit-palitan. Maybe a Calhoun, but Calhoun is also kind of difficult to
So,
find. A Calhoun just adds another layer of control. But other than that, probably a Mr. Arrow from
Mr.
yeah, it's a
Arrow.
2-drop.
Pet 6.
Yeah, it's a 2-drop inkable that is a 1/2 quest for 2 and has resist 1. So it is it's quite hardy and survivable. And of course, we have John Silver, the ship's cook, which is pretty much a block, pretty much a bodyguard for one character, and your ever reliable 4-cost bodyguards, which are Pluto and the Headless Horseman over there. And then we go to our 5 drops, which is the 5-drop bodyguards, which will be enabled if Ichabod Crane is banished and goes into your inkwell. We'll get them a turn earlier. So that's Lady Clock, which is a Ward 2/7 bodyguard. Amazing bodyguard. And of course, Broadway, who is the Gargoyle 5-drop 4/6, 2 lore questor, and has bodyguard but has Stone by Day. We have 2 of the big Gantus, the one that quests for 4. Those are just your end of turn lore bombs, end game lore bombs that you will bring out and put Ward in so that he will be protected. Of course, 2 fire the cannons to get rid of those pesky Grandma Willows and first turn shift targets. And yeah, the new card, which is Keep the Ancient Ways, pretty much replaces Pete, although doesn't have a body, but it also prevents items. So it's kind of a preventative item hate, since this deck does not have item hate per
Song.
se. And you can sing it, so that's the good thing about it. And of course, there's Strength of the Raging Fire and 2 reprints of Let It Go. So yeah,
Let it go.
it's just a straight up aggro. You just protect everything with Alice, protect Alice with your bodyguards, and turn sideways. You also need to kind of learn to, to put on the brakes. But that's when you already want to control the board with challenges from Scuttle. And Scuttle is another standout card here, because that pretty much changes the matchup against some control decks, because Scuttle cannot be targeted. So yeah, that is the budget Kiwi, which comes in at 3808. The only really problematic cards here are Doc. But again, you can Mr. Arrow. Unfortunately, Alice has no substitute in this deck.
Feeling ko meron substitute si Alice eh.
But
Fergus
otherwise,
McDuck.
Fergus,
Yeah,
or
word
yung
lang.
Fergus McDuck.
Fergus or even the bell that gives ward to everybody.
Well, yung bell kasi is
Bell of the
unthinkable.
ball.
So,
Yeah.
well, I guess.
Yeah.
No, yung Fergus, I think, is
Okay.
enough to give you protection for that one
Mm.
critical turn, I think. Para hindi ka madehado.
But yeah, it really slows down. The deck really slows down without Alice, because that one lore
But again, para sa mga naghahanap ng kapalit na muna habang wala ka pang mahanap na Alice na pa isa-isa, then
yeah,
I think yung Fergus pwede.
Fergus
You
or
could
Bell.
you could add more Fire the Cannon somewhere.
Yeah, probably. Just to make it more consistently come out. So yun, that is the budget Kiwi deck. Now let's move on to the next deck, which is my budget Princess Beatdown. Again, I am a Ruby Amber enjoyer as well. So this is the deck that I actually play whenever I need a break from Blue Steel. But a budget version of this. There's another version of this that is more expensive, has at least 2 Headless Horsemen for additional control, because this is that was a mid-range version. This is a bit leaning towards bit aggro more. So again, you have your princesses, the Aurora, which discounts princesses 1-drop, Injured Mulan, of course the new card, the standout uncommon, which is Grandmother Willow, which is a 2-drop uninkable 1/2, 1 lore, and once every turn you get cost reduction for any character, which enables so many things It just speeds you up so fast. And of course, there's Mowgli for extra protection because that's the one of the things that Ruby Amber can't really do is protect itself like with ward or anything. So you have to be very preemptive with it. So Mowgli's your answer for that. And of course, another standout card in the set, which is Ruben, Sandwich Expert. It's a 2-drop 1/3, and you exert it so that you can remove 2 damage, and for every 1 damage removed this way, you reduce the next character by 1. So up to 2. It synergizes well with Injured Mulan. So when you like we discussed in the previous episode when we were highlighting certain cards that caught our fancy, this is one of them. And of course, there's the other Mulan because those 2 Mulans are actually shift targets to Big Mulan over there. So you can see, of course, Raja, reliable bodyguard. The thing that I had to kind of add here is this Jasmine, which adds an element of lore burn for the next for your opponent, so that you could catch up in case they're getting a little bit too much lore ahead of you. And of course, that new bodyguard, Chief Pauhatan, 4-drop 5/5
5-5.
bodyguard wonder, and can't swing, can't challenge, but doesn't need to challenge anyway. It's a huge bodyguard for 4. And with Grandmother Willow, you can just get him a turn earlier. Or you can get him at turn 3 if Willow is there. And of course, there's a one-off Hercules here, just since these are mostly heroes. So that your heroes also have that extra layer of protection when he's exerted. And that's, of course, your kind of evasive answer, which is Moana, but also pumps up the big triple shot Mulan over there, the archer. And another card that we highlighted in the previous episode, which is Copper, the 6-drop 8/5 Reckless Rush. It's Maui Premium. So,
Wowie, wowie.
yeah, Maui Pro Max Plus. Yun si Copper.
Si Copper.
And it's just there to take out any problematic locations, any problematic characters like a Vincenzo maybe that you want to get rid of. And of course, you want to get that 2-for-1 value by challenging someone that is less than 5 strength, and he survives and could possibly take out another target or have your opponent crash something into him. Now, of course, again, triple shot Mulan. Next up, Olympus, to once again give value to Mulan and Copper. And another anti-evasive answer and card draw, which is the Horseman Strikes. A one-off Dragonfire, so that you just really need to take one target out so that your life would be better. And of course, Della's Moon Lullaby, which is a really, really good card. It's a song to 2 ink, reduced by 2, draw a card, strength by 2, draw a card. And of course, since we have princesses on board, Queen Sensor Core, so that we could dig for princesses or get extra lore if a princess is on board. And that comes in at 40.12, which is just a little under $10 shy of the $50 budget. So what do you guys think of the decks that I
This is the
presented
first time
over?
I've seen it, and I have violent
Why? Oh, sige, go
So,
ahead.
I mean,
Violent?
ito, sa akin lang So
Mhm.
again, maybe it's me thinking about how difficult some cards can be
Yeah.
acquired, no? So obviously yung Queen Sensor Core is something that's not
Yeah, actually, Queen
there,
Sensor Core is kind
no?
of hard to get.
Yung Ruben, sige, it's possible that it's there kasi bago siya.
Bago.
A lot of people
Hopefully.
will
Crack boxes.
crack boxes. So it's there and available. I'm not quite sold with the Jasmine.
The
I
Jasmine.
think-
Same. I just really had to
no,
put
no,
her
no, no.
there.
Hindi. Yung sa akin kasi a suggestion ko is remove all of those Jasmines. Magpasok ka ng Ilonwi,
Oh yeah, Elon V is a good option as well.
remove the Dragonfires, and then just
One
put
Dragonfire?
World's Greatest.
World's Greatest
World's
Criminal
Greatest
Mind.
Criminal Mind.
Okay.
So may support na may pivot.
Yan kasi may Mulan ka na
Mm.
Plus the Ilonwi support. Just
Okay.
support them and then sing mo ng Raja yung World's Greatest to
Criminal
snipe
Mind.
out
Targets.
you
Okay.
might need, kung gusto mo ng counting space, of course Mowgli's might be a little bit difficult to get.
Mm.
Yung Horseman I think is fine as it is. Yung next stop, you could cut it for something else.
Mhm.
Maybe more coppers para
Yeah.
mas galit, no?
Hindi kasi coppers, I
May
just put 2 of it just because gonna be gonna be a tough card to always draw. But
of course. Kaya nga I'm saying that maybe you need one more
one more.
para mas galit
One more
mas
copper nga
galit, one more
instead of
copper.
Dragonfire.
Oo,
Mm.
instead of Dragonfire. So meron ka namang Horseman Strikes cover for the air if you need it.
Actually, another thing that I could kind of change around here, again, in replacement of the Jasmines, is the Tinkerbell that exerts that 5
The
cost.
small.
No, 5 cost,
Oh, the
5/3
5 cost.
that exerts
Insistent.
that
With
exerts that exerts a 2 strength or less character, so that you could have targets for
yeah,
your
insistent.
Mulan, for your triple shot Mulan. So that's another thing that I could change around here. And
Another angle na pwede mong gawin is, since you have the Delas, no?
yeah,
Pwede mong gawin is pwede ka maglagay ng tawag nun, yung grab your bows.
grab your bow, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
So,
ako naman ang naisip ko is if you guys are familiar with yung Ghostly Tale.
Ghostly Tail.
Yeah.
mm,
Yung nagpapa-exert.
nagpapahiga
Yeah,
ng
pwede
2
din.
strength, ano?
Yeah, pwede din.
So if you have Delas Moon Lullaby, diba? You have Minos. So you play around with their strength, tapos it's a board exert for small strength. So may matatamaan ka with
Mm.
Mulan talaga. Tapos
Mm.
if you have Hercules out, may ano ka, so yung pangbangga mo nga din challenge for those
Mm.
pesky small early
Yeah.
drops.
But that is the concept of this, is that you just try to quest out, and if you need to control the board, shift in Mulan triple shot and try to get rid of those pests on the other side.
Kaya feeling ko yung Jasmine pwedeng tanggalin in favor
Yeah.
for Eloise, so that the Mulan archer gets more value with
Yeah.
more support.
That's true. Okay, I
Makes
guess
it cheaper as well.
actually it does.
Eloise.
Ayun, and let's move on. I
Princess
think
din siya kay Aurora.
Princess din. And we move on to Hans's decks. So next.
Alright. Di siya ganun ka-shocking because it's the same na
Same one that
I'm using. Kaso I don't think na-feature
No, we
siya.
haven't featured this
Oo.
yet, but I know you've been using this deck.
I've been playing around with this. So eto nga yung aking budget Sapphire Emerald leak na deck that I've been trying to make it work just because of that one card na kaya nga siya leak. So, going through the cards, so simple lang naman siya. The cards are stacked at 4 copies kung kaya. Tapos, wala naman masyadong bago. Talking about bago is na-reprint lang din naman yung strike. So yung strike yung ipinasok ko
Yeah,
dito.
strike a good
Strike
match.
is very reachable naman. Ma-obtain mo yan since na-reprint ka siya. It's a common. So people would have strike a good match. So pieces, Bobby, locally medyo mahirap ngang
Yeah,
makakuha
staple eh.
kasi staple siya. Curse Merfolk, they've had runs, reprints, tapos may promos din. People would have that. Reds, kind of niche. Not a lot of people use it. It's a common. So people would have that. Donald Duck, so another medyo iffy na card that I've been asked to take it off, but may use din naman siya. So ayun, yun yung theme nung deck is get these early characters out since they have lore potential. Tapos if you can see din naman yung sa deck, walang that much ink expensive. Kasi you're banking on yung linchpin nga or yung namesake din naman nung deck, which is yung Ink Geyser
Yeah,
here.
it's very low to the
So
ground.
the point of the deck is you get these early board pieces out. Again, that has lore potential. So yung Fred, if they hit it, or when it's challenged, you get lore. Curse Merfolk can be difficult if left unchecked. yung Donald Duck din. And pivoting dun nga dun sa, or rather, branching to the Donald Duck's point is meron siyang synergy with actions. So the actions here are your cheap actions, 'di ba? So yung improvise, develop your brain, sail the Azerite, see visions of the future. Why? Because ito din naman yung lore potential mo, or yung rather uh, power nung deck, which is yung Owl Island. Owl Island, again, this is one of those niche cards that people might have. They're not using it. Madali siyang ma-source, hopefully. And then, ayun, Owl Island makes actions cheaper. And then when you cast two, you get lore. It's a good lore potential na pagkababa mo siya, knowing that you could cast these cheap
Mm.
actions, mapa-pull off mo siya. Tapos, ayun nga, yung playing around with the ink geyser. Kasi if you time it right, you can really stump your opponent. Tapos, if you ink right, you can get those cards back that you know you can cast kasi cheap lang naman siya. A good addition for the deck, taking taking into account the winter spell pieces, is yung underdogs nga. So we have here si White Rabbit and Splatter Phoenix. So, white 4 for White Rabbit. I'll explain why in a bit. Okay talaga siya. Yung Splatter Phoenix, meron nga siyang drawback na wala siyang masyadong magagawa if you're not using the underdog. But yes, ward can help, and then the two lore pips are very valuable naman. So, going back to yung na-mention ko kay White Rabbit na, ayun nga, 2/2 siya na evasive, tapos has a potential to be malabas mo siya agad on your first turn if you're on the draw, 'di ba? So, with that in mind, you put an improvise on a White Rabbit, pwede siyang humampas ng ano, ng Dumbo, 'di
Mm.
ba?
Pwede.
So sneaky na okay yung stat line niya, plus, having a 2 cost, yung underdogs kasi is okay. Having them 2 cost, but you have them earlier, uh, enables you to sing these 2 cost songs. So yung Strike, yun din naman yung nalaman ko when I was playing Sprite in the previous sets, previous meta, na having a 2 cost na evasive, these are his, 'di ba? Enables you to sing freely. So itong Strike a Good Match, magagawa mo siya maybe earlier if you could pull off underdog. Heffalumps and Woozles, again, an action. The deck is centered around actions, cheap actions that draws you cards. So, ayun lang naman din yun. And then, for the point about yung Donald Duck, para hindi ka maubusan ng hand, we have Gentleman Donald Duck here, perfect gentleman to draw you cards. So, I believe very straightforward din naman yung deck. It's very cheap. It comes around $32.44, and you can definitely sneak some wins with this. So, okay siya.
Nice,
Any
nice.
thoughts and comments?
Ako na naman.
Oo, siyempre.
Actually ano, yung Fred talaga ako not a big
Not a
fan of
fan.
Freds in this shell. Ako, na-gets ko yung White Rabbit, Flutter Phoenix. I would bump the Phoenix up one
One more. Yeah,
one
ako,
more,
I would
One
agree
no?
with that.
Tapos yung Visions, I'd also bump it maybe one more. Maybe one less Geyser, no? Yung mga
Yeah,
Freds yung
uninkable eh.
tatanggalin na para in favor for those, no? So maybe as well, changing the Freds to something like Max Goof as we see
Max
on
Goof.
over at the ano, no? So pwede kang on a pinch
Pwede.
kumuha ng isang action from the discard,
Yeah.
kung kakailanganin mo.
And they're
So
all
if
two
you're
less
looking,
anyway.
kasi marami ka naman dini-discard and you use them right
Yeah.
away, no? So pag nag-strike ka, actually ibababa mo, then just get it with the goof later. You don't really need the Donald to get it
Fish.
right away. Kasi parang at least control mo yung ink mo, no? But yun nga, parang yung underdogs, I do see the value of it, especially a White Rabbit at the start, to start digging for all of these things. I think yung
Pinip-
Donald kahit ano lang, kahit dalawa lang. Yung Max Goofs, I think, would be the better
Max
slot.
Goose.
Yeah.
Pinipilit ko lang din talaga itong deck because of Ink Geyser.
Hindi, kaya naman with the
Kaya.
Geyser eh.
Kaya
Kaya
yan,
naman
kaya.
with the Geyser eh. Pero parang yun nga, konting adjust lang. Feeling ko with the addition of the underdogs, medyo umokey siya ng konti.
On
Yeah.
this
Probably.
deck, yes, yung pinakamahal na nga lang din talaga which would be yung Go-Go Tomago. So,
Yeah, for
uh,
Kung kaya
technically a
mong
4 cost.
bawasan, yan medyo
understandably
mahirap
uh,
hanapin yan.
understandably mahal nga, mahirap mahanapin, mahal. Tapos eto na lang din talaga yung what pushes you over the edge, eh,
Yeah.
yung onti na lang na lore kailangan.
Well,
How many times have we been hit with that?
well,
May bago na, may mas expensive option na.
Yeah.
well.
Yan.
Okay, so moving on to my next deck is the same.
Of course.
My ano naman, Amber Ruby, so same color combination, but it's my Racer location uh concoction, 'di ba? So, the usual racer pieces naman are here. We have taffetas. So, the whole package of taffeta, yung 1 drop, yung 2 drop, yung Floodborn, Fix It Felix Jr., staple yan with locations that involve Amber. You need the draw, 'di ba? So, starting with the new cards, which is yung Elsa, Elsa Concerned Sister, we have here 3 Inkable 2/2 that reduces cost for a location. So, uh, you can put down locations faster since mas cheap nga. Understandably, maubusan ka ng hand, but we'll get to that later. 'Di ba? So, Elsa, Concerned Sister, uncommon lang. I would believe na cheap siya. And then moving on to a niche piece, we have here Minnie Mouse, 'di ba? Minnie Mouse Pirate Lookout. Once during your turn, whenever a card is put in your inkwell, return a location card from your discard to your hand. So it's kind of a draw, or rather, mafa-fish out mo siya. Uh, as you can see naman on the sideways track dito sa baba na maraming location. So you will be playing sideways while playing this deck. Moving places ka, tapos ayun, taking care of the draw issue is Vanellope Von Schweetz. Here we have at the start of your turn, characters at the location, draw a card, gain 1 lore. As I've mentioned, Taffetas here, Fix It Felix Jr. na Floodborn to protect all those locations. So before we get to the actions, isa-isahin ko na nga lang din yung locations that we have here. So first na change talaga would be yung Zootopia. Uh, Very simply, power creep siya.
Power creep.
So one drop na 1 move in, 5 willpower, and then 1 lore pip. So it's a very good improvement on the 1 drops na available. So hindi na siya 4 willpower but 5 willpower. A bit harder to take down. Maybe a turn more. So Speedway here, of course, we have the starting line and finish lines. Tapos moving on to the new card here, yung Scrooge Counting House. So it's a location that has boost. The one location that has boost that can change, or rather increase, its lore pips and its willpower. So maganda nga yung its synergy with yung Elsa Concerned Sister, making it cheaper. So pwede mo siyang ma-play for free. Tapos babayaran mo na lang yung boost niya. It's a good na napapump mo din siya once it's big, protected with Fix It Felix Jr. Mahirap na siya ma-takedown if ever. Then the usual Agraba, actually, a staple lang din naman. If you could look at it na if you pump Scrooge's Counting House, tapos ganun lang din naman yung bagsak niya na magiging 2 lore pips, 5 strength. But it's good, standard lang na location. And again, it's reprinted. It's available. Sleepy Hollow, of course, in synergy with yung Get to Safety. It's right over here. So once you have those in place, either in the discard or on the field, you get a draw. Get to Safety is a very, very good card for locations because it lets you play them for free, and then enables you to get more cards nga for just 1 ink. So kailangan siya, yung Get to Safety. And then the one last location, it's a bit different kasi outside nga siya nun sa 3 ink range itong Graveyard of Christmas Future. So, it's one of those na kaya nga siya 2 off lang din is something I'd like to play around with. And being one of the newer cards din, medyo siya yung mahal when it comes to computation. So, Graveyard of Christmas Future, when you move in, which is ano din naman yung kailangan dito sa deck na 'to or yung cards natin is you move characters, and we have Taffeta here, Vanellope here. When you move in, you put a card from top of your deck on underneath this card. Tapos at the start of your turn, you can decide to banish the location and get those cards to your hand. Uh, a good thing about that is yes, so may option ka nun 8 willpower nga siya, so mahirap siyang ma-take down, and then madali siyang ma-pump if ever, just moving in. Again, 1 cost lang yung move in to the location. Tapos, if ever you do get locations sa ilalim niya tapos, masira siya, having locations in the discard isn't a bad thing since we have Get to Safety tsaka yung Minnie Mouse nga na Pirate Lookout. So, wala siyang gano'n ka drawback. Ang mahirap nga lang talaga is it's a 4 inkable. So, medyo something to something to play around lang din. So, that's something I'd like to try. And then, again, yung actions nga natin, we only have a few here. Yung Get to Safety, I bumped down yung The Cold Never Bothered Me kasi it's coming down at, uh, siya yung mahal na card. So, it's an action, it's a song, uninkable, 3 ink. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a location card and put it in your hand. Put the rest in your discard. So hindi siya
So,
kind na
mm.
search kasi madi-discard mo siya. But again, if you put locations in the discard, it's not a bad thing kasi you can get those back. You may pay 3 less for the next location you play this turn. So makes it easier to put these locations out kahit na mahal sila. Tapos, like I said, I bumped it down kasi it's coming up as siya yung mahal na piyesa. So, we have here yung or rewrite history na action naman. So, return a character card from your discard to your hand. You can see naman that we have characters that have on-play effects. So, yung Taffeta, pwede, maybe Linchpin yung one lore lang. Uh, the Elsa, meron siyang on-play effect. So, yun yung aking budget Amber Ruby na location.
Si Ian nagpipigil.
Sorry, ako na naman. Ano lang, siguro for consistency sake, ako na naman Mr. Party Pooper. No, pero yun nga, parang I do get that you'd want to try new cards, but ako personally, Mr. Consistency, I'd remove yung, yung graveyard, no? Bump up Sleepy Hollows, yung rewrite history, maybe cut it out in favor for one more mini, and that would be it. No, so para lang consistent, no, kasi parang I guess you're playing too much around the graveyard
Mhm.
kasi yun nga parang sayang yung ink. Tapos kapag binanatan yung location na yan, mahirap bumawi.
Mm.
Parang sayang yung inimbak mo.
Yeah.
Yun lang yung sa akin.
Notably, it can be taken down by a single copper.
Copper. Oo.
A copper.
Oo, yun.
Hindi mo
Parang-
nababodyguard
parang-
locations eh. So yun nga. I also agree with Ian to kind of reconsider the graveyard. But also, if you could find space for recovered page, it may help with the counting house to make it go up faster.
Mm.
And also, since it does have that be our guest effect, it would make it easier for you to always have characters in hand.
Correct.
So, yun yung siguro some things you can consider to put. Kasi you already have already have many locations, but you don't always want locations in your hand. So you might as well have that recovered page to give you a chance to get a character that you may need.
Mhm.
So yun. And again, it potentially increases the speed of boosting the Scrooge's counting house. Yun,
I
yun
guess
lang.
I guess it's really obvious kung ano yung premium upgrade dito, kung
Ah,
ano yung kung ano yung pwedeng ipasok na lang din dito to make it very more viable. But
mm,
it's the more expensive option, and I would
mhm,
think na yung presyo niya for that one card is worth more than
mm.
this whole deck. So
Well,
yun,
well, for now,
For
for
now, for
now,
now.
for
Pero
now,
sa tingin ko bababa yun.
feeling ko rin bababa
Oo,
siya eh.
hoping for the ice artisans talaga.
yeah.
Sige. So yun yung aking deck.
We move
So
on to
you play
Ian's
this
deck.
sound.
Okay,
Next.
so bibilisan ko na lang yun sa akin because it's more or less an upgrade to what we had in the previous episode. Panoodin nyo na lang ulit,
Yes.
no? Kind of streamlined it a little bit more. So the core of the deck is kind of the same. Just have as many boost characters in play. Try to bounce them once they have a few boosts for a little bit of card advantage. No, splattered here and there are some draw cards. Dolores, Luna Saberwing. No. Notable change that we actually have here is, of course, yung
Bounce.
Tigger.
The
No,
trigger.
that can bounce some of your boosted characters. It can bounce a Flynn that's boosted. It can bounce a Merlin that's boosted. You can get another Quackcaster to, pump it again. Pero parang trip na lang yun na
Yeah.
uh,
It's a win
yeah,
more thing.
win more thing. But I think yung major change here is yung Minnie Mouse, no, that kind of makes you boost and draw. So keeps your hand pretty much alive.
Si Scratch
And
yan.
of
Yeah.
course, the brand new spanking toy of Emerald, which is the Snow Fort.
Snow
No,
Fort. Ah,
it's
Snow
it's
Fort.
just it's just there to make everybody's lives miserable. No, doesn't really do anything to the deck except make things a little bit more difficult to remove, no? So makes your Merfolk a little bit more annoying to deal with, makes the Megaras a little bit more difficult to deal with, no? So it will hit for 4, then yun nga parang makes it a little bit tougher moving forward. No? So yeah, you have that. No? So Vanessa's at the end. Again, just try to Olafs are there to hit and then return some of your characters for card draw. I'm also expecting that these dudes will kind of die in one point or another, so might as well chuck them in a library.
yeah.
No, there were other considerations, but of course because of budget, hindi na nalagay. Obviously,
But you're
upgrade for this one.
way below budget.
This is the cheapest one. Oh. Hindi kasi yung upgrade ko parang mga Donald eh. So
Mm, okay.
yung Donald the Legendary, so parang katulad nung kay Hans na ano tayo
We
na
chase the target.
Budget
budget out
block.
tayo.
Yeah.
But
Yung $5
again,
limit.
but generally it's kind of intact now from what we had from last time.
Mm,
So just fun, boosty, then try to bounce them as much as you can, and then snow fort everyone for
mm.
the shenanigans. No,
We could
so
also
yun,
note,
mabilis lang.
yeah, pero then we could also note that Tigger doesn't just have to bounce your characters.
Pwedeng sa kabila din.
They could also be an answer to a very aggressive deck that could at least again bounce their lantern, bounce their
Lilos.
bounce their Lilos, so they're gonna waste a
Mm.
turn essentially.
Walang ano yun, walang bundled up yun.
Yeah.
Agad.
Bounce ka agad. Ooh.
Bounce agad. No?
Yeah.
Okay, so very quickly, yung unless meron kayong kailangan violent reactions.
I don't think I have any reactions because it is
Wala
pretty
naman.
straightforward and the
Yeah,
upgrades do make
straightforward.
sense.
Mm.
Yung Tigger nga. Tigger is one of those cards that got even the pros excited. So this
And
upgrade
it's a
makes
common
sense.
din, 'di ba?
N-
So
Common siya. Yep.
Mm,
madali lang din siyang makuha.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
so much better than the
Mm.
alternative, which was yung Cusco, that has the same ability but it's 1/3.
Yeah.
It's technically like got +3 strength.
Yeah.
No? Ang maganda sa Tigger is that it can one-shot a Daisy the other side. So,
Mhm. Yun.
we'll see kung saan to papunta. But again, budget deck.
Yeah, this is cheap. Cheap
Yeah.
and effective. Yun. Next.
Wala nang okay, next. So ito yung medyo kakaiba. So I also had originally a location deck, but since ginawa na ni Hans, pivot naman tayo to something a little bit more mostly winter spell cards. So
Mm-mm.
very straightforward
Aliens, yan.
aggro with a lot of synergy among them. No? So you have here your Gantus, Mulans, and Hudsons to draw a card and discard aliens to your discard pile, no? Which kind of makes Dr. Hamsterville
Yes.
a little bit cheaper, no? So you just try to have your characters land there, discard, and then have Hamsterville come in. It also has the benefit of having the Rockstar over there. Most of the characters are at 2 cost.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that's not 2 cost is yung Nannies, the Picties, and then the Jambas and
Jamba.
Mm-mm.
So if you want to go wide, no, have a Lilo in play, tapos just drop some Pudges, no.
The
So
Podus.
again, the Pudge numbers I'm not quite sure because we
Yeah, I
only
would
have
cut this
2.
down.
Yeah, we only have like 4 Lilos. Again, the alternative was to have the zombie Lilo
Mhm.
somewhere, but again, we wanted to make it as accessible as much as possible. So maybe Katapaj for another Jamba, maybe. So we can play around with this one. So if you do use a Stitch, now take note that the order of playing it is important. So if you play a bodyguard character, you should not use the bodyguard ability right
Yeah.
away. So it should come in ready, no, and then you use the Stitch ability to exert it
Exert.
And gain a
that
card.
activates the bodyguard, and then you draw a card.
Yes.
So if you use the bodyguard ability right away, you will not be able to trigger the
Rockstar.
Stitch.
Ah.
Yes. Yun lang. Yes. So maybe less Pudges and more Jambas. I don't know. No,
Yung
I
sa
made sure that I don't have any cards that are non-characters to maximize the Stitch triggers.
of
It does
course.
completely stop if you get like a Nani, a Jamba,
Yeah.
or something else. But I mean, it is what it is. No? You have a lot of reducers naman like the Grandmother Willow, you have the Plutos there just in case. If it pops off, then very good. No, again for card draw, you have the Mulans, the Hudsons, and then the Nannies are also there to help digging for the pieces that you need. Weeklies to also draw you cards. You could move things around again, no? But and the thing that makes this deck a little bit more expensive is of course Jambas are
Jamba.
currently at $3-ish, which I don't think will stay at that amount once like 2 weeks comes in. Hamster wheels are also a little bit expensive, but everything else will probably be kinda super cheap. That's what yung sinabi ko that you might shave like
A few
$10,
dollars.
$15 from this one once everything rolls out. Again, I'd love to have more Lilos, but so yung matitipid ninyo dun sa Jambas and Hamster Wheels, maybe kung meron kayong pambili ng zombie Lilos,
Get
you
them
put it
na.
there. So again, yung Stitch kasi can benefit a lot from the two and one drop characters. Might as well chuck some bodyguards in there to protect it. Could use a Mickey champion,
Champion,
maybe
yeah.
one or two,
Champion.
maybe could definitely help. No? So maybe cut some pudges. I don't know. At least the core is there for you to play
Given
around
na
with.
ano,
Yeah.
given na aliens siya, would there be space possible kaya they
Si Lilo, I also thought
explore her?
I thought about it, pero parang ano kasi siya eh. Siguro maybe 1, 2 pang surprise. But
Yeah. Actually,
parang stick
I would
stick
put
to
it.
the ano.
I would put Lilo there just so you have a stalemate breaker because she can enable some of them to challenge ready characters because they're aliens.
I
And
guess.
That's
mas strength
Pero
din,
ano
no?
pa yung yung kay si Stitch Vanilla, sole purpose is shift target, I assume.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Sige. Ayun. Yeah, makes
Wala
sense.
na,
Pero
wala
yun nga.
nang, wala
I
nang
think
iba.
I think I would cut down 2 Pudges. Or actually I would cut down 1 Gantu, 1 Gantu 3-3, and 1 Pudge and put in 2 Lilo Best Explorer ever.
I would cut Jumba first
You would cut
before
Jumba first.
anything else.
Okay.
Mahirap din.
Because
Bayad din.
it would make your deck less expensive, definitely.
Around the same
Well,
price din naman. Or baka
Oo.
tumaas yung Best Explorer due to alien
Yeah, I'm
cards.
not.
I doubt
Maybe
it.
I doubt it. I doubt it. Actually,
But
kung
maybe,
meron
we
man
never
akong,
know.
kung meron man ako idadagdag is yung hamster wheel would be the one that I would bump up. So maybe 1 less Jumba for 1 more hamster wheel.
Hmm.
Yun yung ano ko.
Eh,
Okay.
Ayun.
So, ayun, na-push siya.
That is it.
Yung
Those are our
aming
decks.
mga decks for ano, we basically made this not for the ones that have been around for a while. It's basically for the new ones that are entering
Yeah, and
our
yun nga, yung
our
medyo,
hobby. And there are a lot of you, no? So, take these decks as you will, no? Kung nagustuhan ninyo, you're running a little bit of a budget, no? You're having a hard time trying to find the pieces. I think most of what we've discussed here are kind of available. We kind of also highlighted cards that we think are a little bit more difficult to find. They could be cheap but difficult to find. So nag-offer na rin kami ng mga alternatives
alternatives.
to those cards. So yun. Again, take it as a template if you want to, and then just
Upgrade from there.
upgrade from there. If you want, we can ask over at the comments below kung ano man yung mga gusto
Yeah.
niyo pang i-adjust, and then we could discuss anything that you would want to.
Deck building advice.
Just, yep.
Ayun. Anyway, let's move on to
To
the reminders.
Reminders, no? Kasi yung mga tao, ano, hindi yata kasi nila alam na yung community questions, hindi lang siya for the lols, no? Meron actually kaming prizes in
Yes.
store. No?
The
So we
raffle.
got, these are just some of the things that we will be giving away. No? So we have a signed Pegasus by the artist, si Brian Weiss, and we actually have a DKP signed, Dig a Little Deeper. No? So for those of you who are new, DKP is
Signed
currently
cards.
the world champion of Lorcana.
Yeah.
No? And Dig a Little Deeper is one of the cards that made him one of the more popular competitors.
Yeah.
Isa
All
sa
around
mga
good
favorite
guy.
card. All around good guy DKP.
Yeah.
So kung nagstay na kayo dito sa community, you will definitely know of him. If you want a signed card, there you go.
There
So
you go.
participate in our community questions and get a chance to get some
Yes.
of these. Now we have more.
We have more actually, not just
But
one.
ito lang, patikim lang muna. No?
Ask lang kayo ng ask.
Ask away and then we will see kung ano yung madadagdag.
Prizes.
Yes.
Prizes.
Yun.
Prizes.
Prize. Ayun. Anyway, mga pamangking, thank you very much for sticking with us in this episode. And please, again, like and subscribe. Share this video to your fellow Lorcana fanatics, whether you're a newbie or a seasoned veteran. And yes, thank you once again. And that is it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Kung newbie kayo, please watch our old episodes.